People say like, where did you get your puffball? And you'll say, oh, I made it at Alameda Arts. Hi friends, it's Miss Hazel here.
And Miss Kate.
Okay, we're back with another, always we say they're fun videos, but they are fun videos. But first, before we get started, we have some business to attend to. We asked you to vote for the name of the owls. So you've come up with Hoosier and Hubert. So meet our new friends. I'm gonna put them back up on the shelf when we're done. But this is, oh my gosh, Hooster and Hubert, and they're gonna watch us today. All right, so we are going to teach you how to make a fabric puffball that you can glue on the end of your pencil, because we all have pencils like this looking around. I'm pretty sure somebody may have chewed on this, Miss Kate.
Chances are, yeah.
Chances are, good chances. But anyway, so we're gonna take this and give him a fancy little puffball at the end. So,
and that'll be fun to have at school.
yeah, it'd be fun to have at school. People say like, where did you get your puffball? And you'll say, oh, I made it at Alameda Arts. So I shredded up some fabric, but I'm gonna show you how to do it because it's actually pretty easy. I've got some scissors, I've got some pieces of fabric. We have a couple of different kinds of fabric. This one's really interesting because it's got color on one side, but this one is, look at this, it's kind of crazy. It has color on both sides. So I've cut some already, but I'm gonna show you how I cut it. Maybe if it's 1/4 of an inch wide, or it doesn't really matter, you can eyeball it. You're just gonna take your scissors and cut strips off of the edge of your fabric. I don't think it really matters what size the fabric is too. This one's pretty long. Check this one out. This one's pretty short. And they're all gonna do a really nice job to make a fabric puffball. Oh, my scissors are kind of loud, Miss Kate.
They are against the
chomp,
table.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay.
And if you're little, you may need a little help with this too.
Also, kind of if you have anyone in your family that does quilting, or you know about a rotary cutter, that's like scissors that are like blades, so you could put it down and zip if you wanted to do a lot of these, maybe for if you were a Girl Scout and you needed a craft, or a Boy Scout. Next thing you're gonna do is get your fabric. I'm gonna use my hand, but if your hands are really little, you could use a piece of cardboard. So I'm gonna wrap it around. It doesn't really matter. Just going around like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna make a multicolored one today. So I'm going in with my colorful fabric. And then I think I'll end with another. See how it's kind of wide at one end? Thin? It doesn't matter. You just kind of need them thin enough so that you can tie it off. Okay.
Perfect.
All right, now I'm gonna use my scissors again. I'm gonna cut a little piece off. My chair is squeaky, Miss Kate.
It is a little squeaky. Oh, well.
Oh, well, here we go. Okay, now I'm going to take and make a knot on my fabric. There we go. Oh, that's kind of cool. Lost in there. And then, again, 2 knots. Get your fabric caught. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. It's a great way to use up some scraps. And I'm going to trim the edges so it's even, a little bit more even. Big end. And then you're going to go in and cut all the loops. If you have sharper scissors, you could cut more than one, but no worries. Just take your time finding all the loops that need to be cut and give them a little snip. Okay.
Did you miss one pink one on the other side?
Oh, I did, Miss Kate. Good eyes. Good eyes. All right, so there we go. Now I'm going to use my fingers and just sort of spread it out a little bit. Then I'm going to do this. Roll it around. Kind of cool. Look at that. So then I'm going to go inside and find a spot where I feel like it's fluffiest on the outside. I'm going to find kind of on the edge where I cut it. I'm going to take my chewed up pencil. Then I'm going to use my hot glue, put it on.
Again, this could be a partner project.
Yeah. We have usually dual heat hot guns, but this is a hot one, so be careful. Don't. It's very hot. Okay, so now I'm going to just glue it on top of my pencil. Just up. And I'm going to be patient while it sets. And then.
That's a virtue.
I know. Oh, I didn't wait. I wasn't patient enough, Miss Kate. Okay, I'm going to hold it till it gets. My notes to you on this are make sure you tie it really tight, because I'm realizing I tied this one tighter. So now this one isn't as tight. So then you're going to fluff it up. And there you have it, a fluffy pencil That's
Well, and a great way to use your pencil. Like
Your
when
own.
when it's still a good pencil, but you don't have an eraser.
and then you can just have your own individual eraser.
Yes.
Okay, so here you have it, a way to turn an old pencil and little scraps of fabric into a fabric puffball at the end of your pencil. So thank you for joining us. Come see us again and have a great day. Bye, friends.
Bye.
Bye.